Helge is literally going crazy in the caves.
Ulrich's following him.
Dude, Noah's writing dates in the 50s on the wall.
Murdering children, of course.
Cleaning the floor.
Putting the fries
He's being
in the
Mr.
bag.
Clean. You know, scrubbing that floor.
Yeah, that was funny when Jack
He doesn't have
texted
the
in.
buns.
Jack will always, like, that's one thing I respect about Jack, but it's also something that I worry about. Is that
You
Jack,
think I'm looking stuff
like,
up?
it'll be like 11 p.m. and Jack will just text in, like, I was randomly thinking.
What did I text it? I forgot.
Dude,
It was about the 50s. You were like, he mentioned the 50s briefly. And then Carter was like, well, I know I wrote it on the wall twice.
I don't know what's worse. Jackie and I or Carter in the intro, like, rewatching season 2,
Dude, that was real.
And I saw this theory about season 7 that just really
No,
made sense to me.
it was real. That was a real thing. And there's a whole video about it.
Carter,
Well,
Get this thing out of your hair, Bob.
well, this show's cooking.
What'd you text in?
I think we all loved
Who mentioned the 50s?
It was the Egon, the police chief. The guy was like, we
Oh,
don't work on-
Aegon? Not Egon.
Aegon, yes.
The conqueror.
Seventh of his
Aegon
name.
Tiedemann.
Egan.
The guy telling him to like work on the
Aegon.
case with hard facts was like, we don't work like the 50s off of hunches. So maybe Aegon was doing stuff in the 50s related to
And
disappearances.
then
or
Noah wrote
something.
it, so we could be going back to the
Yes.
peak of
I
blondes
want to know
era.
what Helge's incident was.
I swear his
Yeah.
incident was just him going back in time.
No, because
And he had an incident in 19.
because remember how he's like, remember how he works at the power plant? He's like totally, like he's totally normal. He's totally there. Like,
did the dementia
and
start
then-
because of
and
old
then-
age?
yeah, like what?
Well, his
There's gotta
ear
be
blew
related to
up.
that, because it was in
Well,
'86
that
when it
already
happened.
happened when he was a kid.
That I think that was the incident.
No, the
But we already
police
saw
chief
that he
chick
had
said,
the
Charlotte said his
scar on
incident
his
in
ear
1986.
from that first incident. So I think there's another one in '86. And
Yeah,
that's
she
why he
said
goes crazy.
she said to her husband on the phone, and his incident something was in 1986. She's like, wasn't that the year it happened, or isn't that where it happened? It happened at the cabin or something.
He's like, I got here in '87.
Mm-hmm.
So that,
Dude, Noah's
Cook
been
a
doing
G.
this.
Are not going to make it.
Dude, Noah's been doing this since 1887.
1887. Is that 32, 233-year gaps back from 1953?
Okay.
Okay.
I was just thinking really
Good.
hard last
All right.
night.
Very good.
I was just in bed just thinking so hard and I just came to me.
Well, let's just press
Ow! No, 1,000%.
did think,
And then he hit us with the ultimate misdirect
Oh.
with Armin's mom.
Okay.
play. I was
You
convinced.
guys did that
I
to
was
me. You
also
incepted me.
that was so good.
Oh.
Greatest
Hey, it's Helge's incident.
What do you know? No, I guess she said it happened at the cabin. I think she said it happened in 1986.
I don't
but
think she
for
said it happened
sure-
in '86, buddy, because
for
I was
sure
on.
She said it happened.
No,
at the cabin.
she didn't.
Better buzz.
No, for
No,
sure she said it
she
happened
did
at
not
the
say it
cabin.
happened in
Dude,
'86.
his,
I
hair,
said
his
she
haircut
happened
is
at the
dripping,
cabin.
The
though.
beta buzz.
Dude,
Not listening.
I might go
because
get
I think the incident is
So
going
I
back
gotta
in
get a
time.
Peaky Blinders
I'm
cut.
saying she for sure said it happened at the cabin.
I don't have the dark hair. that
Jack,
I put
I've
on.
heard you 7 times.
Yes.
Should I?
Is that Egon?
Yeah.
Is that Egon?
Are they building the plant?
Seems like it. No.
No, I think they might be building that thing in the
plant
woods.
has been built already.
They're building that little place
Oh.
that they keep descending into.
Oh, what do you know? In the
No
in the
way.
dirt. Eric
Eric and who?
Yasin.
And Yasin.
What the?
What the frick? Dude, Helge's the only one who can tie these all together.
Oh, maybe it is. Oh, it is the building of the.
I thought it would have been built already.
No, because
No.
that's 1920, I think.
That is not 1920.
How
No,
not?
it's the
53.
No, it was in the 50s, because then that's after like World War II,
Yes.
and then Cold War era stuff.
Dude, what is Eric and
frick are you
Yasin
talking
doing in
about?
1953?
What?
Dude, Helge's not 100
Eric's
years old.
back! Finally.
No. I'm realizing.
Wait, guys. I'm not
Just
sure.
get off of me. Stop
that's
treating me like I'm a
1953,
freaking
right?
idiot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
freaking
Yeah,
crash
because that's
out.
when
Yes, that's when Helge was
the
a
kid.
little child.
Yes.
1953 plant being built. I think
Restart
the-
the video. I don't like it.
And Helge's accident is 3 days from now.
I think the plant was built in 1956.
Oh my gosh.
I built
Here?
it.
2 or 3 days.
I need to bully Jack. I need to take his glasses.
When were we?
Oh, I've heard of that before.
Eine Passage zwischen einem schwarzen Loch im Eintrittsloch und einem weißen Loch im Austrittsloch, die...
A white hole.
Oh, I forgot that Ulrich is freaking... Dude, this is the crazy plot point right now.
Why do people try
Yes.
with lighters, bro?
Ulrich might be done.
Dude, you know he's getting hit behind the head and getting knocked out.
Why does it look like
and
he's
waking
like
up
fresh,
somewhere
why does he have
random.
like fresh blood on his face?
That's so...
Helge's going places.
Why did you stop following Helge? and
Yeah,
just look
dude,
at them?
shoot.
Unser Denken
Now he doesn't know what to
ist
do.
geprägt.
I think he's close to the freaking door.
This is it.
Haben Sie schon mal was von der Trickkette gehört? Und ein unten.
I would do know so much.
This is
Ich
so cool.
glaube, dass Einstein und Rosen etwas übersehen haben.
Oh.
Ein Wurmloch verbindet nicht nur zwei,
Thus the world was created.
sondern drei Dimensionen.
Different dimensions.
Zukunft, Gegenwart und Alter.
Shoot, is he going to the past?
He's going to the past.
Dude, when are they gonna go to the future?
If he really does go to 53, which seems likely because Noah was right.
No, they're going to... Dude, Carter, I think you are naive as frick if you don't think they're ever going to the future.
I don't think so.
Because I thought right was the
He went
future,
right.
and he went right and was the
Just
I'm
past.
not gonna lie, I feel like intrinsically I would go left.
I would go right.
Does left
Really?
really?
I would go right.
I'd go in between both.
I really...
Future! The past!
Or is this a 66-year jump?
Oh,
Dude,
Dang, what a nice
1953,
house.
I'm telling you.
Holy, Helge's rich as frick.
My whole theory hinges on Ulrich being in the 50s. If he's not in the 50s, none of what I said even matters.
Wie schaust du denn wieder aus?
His outside clothes are on.
He's trying to tell him about the murder of 2 children. She's like, take out your
Ich
clothes.
sagte, du sollst dich ausziehen.
Darn it, yeah, that ear's toast.
No, it's the other ear.
She's really like giving him
Jeez, bro is bundled up.
giving him the weirdest look.
Du wartest hier.
yeah.
Go want this here. Who is Pops?
Was hast du gedacht?
Oh, his dad.
Ich war auf der Baustelle.
Sehr schön.
Haben Sie was gefunden? Auf der Baustelle, da war alles voller Polizei.
Polizei.
2 Leichen, mitten auf der Baustelle.
Was redest du denn da?
She's got that onesie on.
Now she's getting mad.
You made your father leave the house. Du bist spät. Die Groschen für Claudia liegen auf dem Tisch.
Oh, give me Claudia.
Ich habe so eine Form von Verbrennung noch nicht gesehen.
What is he like?
Vielleicht eine Brandgranate.
Are they pennies from the future?
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Die Prägung stammt aus dem Jahr 1986.
Oh. I forgot their clothes are.
Alles, was die anhaben, kommt aus China. Ein südländisches Aussehen oder arabisch würde ich sagen. Der Rothaarige, weiß ich nicht.
Dude, they are
Die
so
Tätowierung ist
confused.
merkwürdig.
Dude,
Übertrifft ein
Dude, I mean, I bet back then it really is just the weirdest thing
So
ever.
strange.
A unicorn tattoo? I mean, he was like a drug dealer.
dude, I hope Ulrich picks up quick because he's like an adult. He's not an idiot. It's like,
Es war...
we're not the kids are idiots, but just he knows what 1986 would look like.
No, but this is 53.
He went left, man.
Like Kevin looks juicy though.
Something's got to be different with Ulrich. He went left.
How do they change the set?
Dude, if I'm a 10-year-old kid, I would never go in there. I
Probably
was
wouldn't
I
go
was a
in there.
coward though. I was a coward 10-year-old. So
What? That bro is getting...
The classic,
One of
the
those
classic
kids that
stick
always
gun.
just gets so dirty.
Stick guns were a
Sie
classic.
schreiben über Nietzsches
What's the deal with the ape? I mean,
Oh.
ein Universum, das sich ausdehnt
What?
und wieder in sich zusammenfällt.
the pine cones.
Es gab nur 500 Exemplare insgesamt.
yeah, there's him on the bag, I
Sie
guess.
schreiben über den lunarsolaren Zyklus, in dem sich alle 33 Jahre alles wiederholt.
33. Es war noch mehr als das. Die gingen durch die Wale. Jesus hat 33 Wunder vollbracht. Und 33 an den Himmel.
Und es ist das Alter, in dem der Antichrist seine Herrschaft beginnt.
Is he the Antichrist?
Dang, yeah, that's a crazy
Oh.
cut. So there must be 2 forces at work here. There must be this guy who's doing bad stuff, and there must be...
Also was? Warum einer zum Mörder wird?
Ja. Wird man so geboren oder wird man zu arm gemacht?
Das würde unsere Arbeit jedenfalls erleichtern, wenn wir es vorher wüssten. Werden wir sie ein, wenn sie noch klein sind.
You go back in time and just
Ich bin da.
put a murderer in jail when they're a kid, so they don't ever do it.
Wenn wir die Seinströpfe kaufen?
Yeah, it really is the weirdest thing.
Schrei doch, hört dich eh keiner.
Ulrich.
Mach dir mal nicht in die Hose. Beim alten Herrn wird der Zaster doch aus dem Norden.
Oh, he's in
Oh, bro.
Oh my gosh, that is disgusting.
No way.
Hier ist jemand. Los!
Crazy.
He's in 53!
When he went left, I said he's gonna go back 66.
Go help him.
He's like, what the F?
Ist hier gerade jemand vorbeigekommen? Ist ein alter Mann im Schlafanzug?
Little do you know you're talking to that old man.
Ist okay. Weiß beim nächsten Mal eben einfach zu.
Dude, shouldn't he just see that kid's drip? And just be like, nobody freaking dresses like this anymore.
Der Strahl verändert die Topologie der Raumzeit.
That's so cool.
Prinzip. Nichts ist mehr da.
Dang, that's so cool. So, in other words, is he saying going back to the past affects the future? That's what he's trying to say, right?
Okay, Ulrich, put two and two together. Come on.
Yeah, dude. No road where you're from. Super old car.
I mean, he had no guidance from.
Dude, I
like,
hope he can remember like where he.
That girl's bad as frick.
Können Sie mir helfen? Ich suche die Killinger Straße 61.
Da wohne ich. Das ist die Straße runter, dann rechts.
Mein Name ist Agnes Wilson. Und das ist mein Sohn Tante.
Oh,
Wir sind neu hier.
his great grandma. Oh no, his grandma.
That's crazy.
This is wild.
Dude, drippy little man. Look at him.
That's his grandpa?
Hey, dang, that's some nice age.
No, that's his dad.
Stellen Sie sich vor, Sie würden in die Vergangenheit reisen und dort auf Ihren Vater treffen, so wie er Sie gezeugt hat.
1953.
Imagine going back in time 66 years. That would be.
Etwas verändern.
Is he gonna do something that mess things up though?
That would be so random.
Excuse me, Grandma.
Everything all right?
Is he running to his house that they're gonna pull up to?
Sein Handeln.
This is such an interesting conversation. That's what we were talking about, like his last outro.
Zeit zu reisen, zu sehen, was war. Mein Platz ist nicht im Gestern.
What if it was like way back in the past?
Do we know this guy's name? What if he's Noah, just old
something
Noah?
Haas.
Oh no, that's young him. Never mind.
No way. Okay, so he was in 1986. Yeah, this is 53, and then him in the present.
Dang, yeah.
Him in.
Oh
in
yeah, because they're in 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. That is him.
Dude, that's crazy. So by him giving him this book is probably what gets him into it, which makes him write it.
Nein, da wird doch nicht das
What?
You think this is how he
Yes.
discovers time travel?
Yes, this is how he gets into it. It's himself.
Stalins Tod, England hat eine Königin und ein langer Barbares bezogen. 1953 hieß Land und lebt ja. Das ist nur eine Theorie.
Please tell him it's true.
Aber es könnte des Pudels Kern sein.
What is this guy cooking?
Always with the cryptic answers, these scientists.
Claudia.
Du bist spät. Ich hab dir schon mal gesagt, dass du pünktlich sein sollst. Claudia, ich hab das Geld zu Hause vergessen.
So the Tiedemans own this house before
That's actually crazy.
Ulrich.
3 times 7.
Is 20? Yeah, how does that work?
Man, come on.
Agnes Wilson. Tante. Ich bin Tante. Claudia. Ja, das ist unser Hund Mädchen. Ich hoffe, sie haben nichts getan. Er ist gestorben. Oh, gut, das wollte ich. Ich rede ohne nachzudenken. Das tut mir
Are
wirklich.
they like boarding them or something?
Claudia, zeigst du dem Jungen in der Umgebung her?
Claudia is the biggest conspiracy of mine in the show.
How do you find this guy?
Hallo Ines, hallo Jana.
Ines.
Wir sollten noch was abholen.
The
Haben
mole.
Sie schon gehört, was die Polizei heute Morgen gefunden hat?
Nein, aber ich bin mir sicher, du wirst.
Dude, he's about
Please,
to.
please go see the
Jana
bodies.
hat's
That'd be
gehört.
crazy.
2 kleine Jungen. Die wurden von Außerirdischen entführt. Für Experimente.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ulrich needs to learn how to chill. Just a little bit.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Oh, this would just.
I know you're crashing out, but you gotta have some sort of like calmness to
Some
you, bro.
social awareness,
Yes.
bro. Like, what in the world?
Like,
He
just
probably
be-
thinks you're the creepiest dude of all.
Yeah, just be like,
What?
hey, what'd
Is
you
him leaving
say?
his coat there gonna
That's
just change
Jake.
things?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Geschichte der Menschheit
Is him leaving his coat there gonna like do something?
Zeitalter.
I think they're gonna see Made in China. The police.
Gerechtigkeit.
Yeah, they're gonna think Ulrich's behind it all, and they're gonna think he's a madman when he says that.
Ein winziges Atom verändert die Welt. Und wir bauen hier das erste deutsche Atomkraftwerk. Sie sollten sich eher fragen, wer etwas gegen den Bau des Kernkraftwerks hat. Des Kernkraftwerks? Ich sprach gerade.
Is that Aegon?
Es geht um die
Yeah.
endgültige Baugenehmigung.
Dang, he looks crazy different.
Die Kohlebetreiber.
Is Helge's dad the one who like started the power plant? I mean, obviously he's this guy, but like this was all his plan, was to put it there. Interesting.
Ich werde Ihnen eine Liste mit den Namen der Kohlebetreiber zukommen lassen. Sie werden sehen, das Ganze ist ein Komplott.
People were so much drippier back then.
The history just repeats itself. It's always this little.
Dude, Jack, it's all the sun and the moon's fault. Okay.
Das sind unsere Höhlen.
See, like this is like Ulrich. That's his Hannah, and then
Verstehst
his
du?
mom is like
Mutprobe.
forgot her name.
Helge.
Yeah. No.
Why is she introducing him? We're rid of him.
We're rid of him. What the freak? Poor kids.
Bunch of jerks in this world.
Oh, okay. So this is how he.
No, you rat! Wow.
Stops barking.
Where's the dog still going?
Die beiden Jungs, die heute früh gefunden wurden, wie sahen die aus? Wie sahen die aus? Hatte einer davon braune Haare, ungefähr 11 Jahre alt. Wieso wollen Sie das wissen? Er heißt Mikkel. Ist 11 Jahre alt, hat
Dude, is he
braune
gonna
Haare, blaue
ruin?
Augen,
Is he gonna mess something up?
Foto. Scheiße, okay. Der ist doch besoffen.
Ulrich.
Hatte schon ein vermisst
Oh.
Dude, Ulrich actually might
Kennen Sie
be.
den Doppler? Welchen Doppler? Den Jungen vom Bergdoktor? Nein, nein, jung, alt, etwas hinterher.
Yeah, Ulrich should have figured this out by now, bro. This is kind of annoying. Yeah, Ulrich be tripping, dude.
I mean, I get the idea of it. It's just so insane, but like you've also
The red hair, I feel like.
Especially because you're a police like detective, bro. Like,
and you just crawled.
Yeah, you should be pretty
like he
freaking
should have
smart.
already known about Eric. He should have put that together as a police officer.
Und wir folgen den Gesetzen der Natur und sind nicht als Sklaven von Raum und Zeit.
Dude, if that isn't Jonas, then I'm literally
Paying attention.
Back when you could
Are they gonna
afford-
live here jointly?
So then something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Did I wish that happened in real life when you tell your girlfriend or wife like you act all sus and then say everything's fine and just drop it?
Do they have an affair?
Oh, that's what I was about to say.
Darf ich fragen, was Sie ausgerechnet hier nach Binden verschlagen?
She give me Melisandre vibes.
I mean, if he had an affair with Ulrich's wife, that could make her Ulrich's grandma.
Mädchen ist weg. Im Wald. Die war da und hat das
Aber ganz
nicht
langsam von vorn. Was ist denn passiert?
Ich hab Franz den Wald gezeigt. Den Weg runter zur Stadt.
Ich wollte lieber zum Doktor.
Nico. Ich hab dir nichts zu machen, das ist eingeladen. Bitte komm nicht wieder so spät.
Eine Zeitschleife hat erheblichen Einfluss auf das Kausalitätsprinzip. Und solange ein Wurmloch existiert, besteht eine geschlossene Zeitschleife, in ihr bedingt sich alles miteinander. Sondern auch die Zukunft, die Vergangenheit. Als wie bei der Frage nach dem Huhn und dem Ei. Wir können nicht mehr sagen, welches von beiden zuerst
Such a like
Dang,
Such a
what?
That's so interesting.
Dude, what?
ist miteinander verbunden.
How does the future influence the past?
because
And how we
because
able to-
Ulrich is the future influencing the past
yeah,
right
it's
now.
because like people from the future set people in the past on their course of events.
Like everything Ulrich's doing right now is
Yeah, that makes
changing.
sense.
No,
like-
that part makes
Well, like,
sense.
I
I
think-
thought it was more of like
No, well, from my understanding, like Ulrich is the future.
no, and that makes perfect sense.
So-
I thought it was more so like
Yeah, I know you're thinking because that's
This
like
is what I was saying in the episode 6. It's like Ulrich, I think, is going to, without intending it, cause the entire thing to happen.
Ulrich, come on, man. Don't do anything.
Was hast du in deiner Kiste?
This is not gonna help his cause, but he's just dead.
I
Hast du
beg.
die tot gemacht? Ob du die tot gemacht hast?
Die fallen einfach so vom Himmel. Und so einfach so runter.
This is so interesting.
Sammeln sie. Die sind so schön, wenn sie tot sind.
Oh.
Alright.
Hast du versucht, etwas tot machen?
Oh.
Die beiden Jungs auf der Baustelle.
talking to a little kid, bro. Like is Ulrich?
He's probably the one who set it all in motion.
Aber ich kann das ändern.
Oh,
Weißt du? Ich kann die Vergangenheit.
is he gonna go back to the cave and go further?
Die Zukunft.
Dude, he's gonna like kill him. He bit him like he told him to.
No way,
Yeah, get him,
Ulrich just
Helge.
got no diff by a 9-year-old, and he's this stupid. This is kind of crazy.
Crit slam.
This is the incident right here.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is it next?
No, this is the first
I thought
incident
she
where
said it happened in 1986.
An adult
We
was
thought that
there.
because the therapist came there in 1987.
I'm gonna choose not to nitpick.
Can't believe this.
Oh my gosh! Again with the
I
throwing,
really don't
dude.
want to watch a kid get.
Oh no!
Oh, what? Oh, but he's not.
He's not
He's
dead.
not,
not
dead.
dead.
No.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Bro, no wonder that when we were saying Ulrich's a freaking scum, all the comments were like they have no idea.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
not,
he
it's
just-
not a redemption. He
Dude,
is the
holy
scum.
frick. Is Ulrich working with the Antichrist? I'm not even kidding.
Dude,
That's not even a joke.
Ulrich's just an idiot. Like, I don't think he's inherently evil. He's just a literal idiot right there.
Ich wollte nur fragen, ob Gretchen hier ist. Unser Hund. Hat Helge ihn vielleicht mitgenommen?
Sicher nicht. Hier ist kein Hund.
Dude, she's really nice.
Sonst noch was?
This chick is so. She seems so controlling.
Guten Tag.
She's scary. Jeez.
Dude, I would be terrified of her if she was my mom.
My gosh.
He was right outside when Ulrich just freaking. Where's this house in current window? In current.
That house is so cool.
Because like this,
Dude, the house is
Massive.
sick.
like I have not seen this house. So you can go outside in your clothes.
But he can't.
I can't believe this, bro.
And where's this room? Where's the room that
Yeah.
they do the experiments in?
Carter, you freaking chefed, man, in episode 6.
That Ulrich was gonna go back in time and like start the whole series, but like they didn't think he's gonna freaking try and murder a kid.
A kid, bro.
Like yeah, and he doesn't even have any proof. He doesn't even know for
Well,
sure.
it's like what the officers talked about before, like a murder.
Is that the love interest? That's a little misdirect?
Kill them before.
Cool how, like, everything's gray except for her. Like, she's red. That's pretty sick.
Don't act like what you just did wasn't.
Dude, is she the Antichrist? Is
It
that
could have been
why?
an accident. Come on.
She's the Lord of Lies.
How did the dog just? What happened to the dog? Like, Bert just ran in there and never came back out. Really?
Oh, cigarette burns? Is that his mom doing it, or?
Wait, did the dad actually die, or did they run away from him?
Man, this episode's been dark. Holy frick,
Dude, for real. Like, Ulrich is disgusting, dude.
dude.
Not only does he have one brain cell, he's disgusting.
It's a cool shot.
Now it's a little more telling that he just like he
Yeah,
just like
dude.
grabs these kids just
Yeah,
yelling
dude,
at
he's
him.
a literal
Why are they
psycho.
showing guns and grenades and
Unser aller Leben.
see Claudio's only in the background in one of those
Wie uns
pictures.
vertrauen, nur
Penis.
eine Antwort auf eine vorangegangene
Bro, we
Tat.
need to like.
It's gotta be trench coat. Oh, there's a pic. I was wondering what it looked like.
Michael.
Yeah. Dude.
The only one not connecting to anything is the trench coat guy.
What about Jonas?
Oh.
Wait, who was that? I don't remember.
Is that Claudia?
That was creepy.
Dude, if Claudia's cooking right now,
Because
Oh,
she's
yeah,
the first
we
one to
never
go
saw
into the
where
We haven't
she
seen
ended
her.
up.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
we
classic
haven't
science.
we just saw a picture where it just all went by so fast.
Yeah. Let's go back and look at
Es geht also jetzt noch. Hier in Winden.
Who built it?
Ich komme aus der Zukunft.
it. Please. He has to know because of freaking. Yes, this is such good proof. Is the device.
But he's from 42, right?
This
We
guy?
assume? Yeah.
No, this guy's.
We assume he's Jonas from 42. It's gone back twice now.
Das sind doch Ihre Initialen. Sie haben ihn gebaut.
Der Apparat kann die Reise durch Raum und Zeit ermöglichen. Der kann ein Wurmloch erzeugen.
Is that the one that goes into the future, and that's why he can't go back home?
Durch das Sie gekommen sind. Hat das der Apparat gemacht.
Der Apparat ist jedenfalls in der Lage, den gleichen Prozess zu wiederholen.
Oh.
Und Sie wollen jetzt ein weiteres
You could travel
Wurmloch erschaffen.
anytime you wanted.
Nein, ich will das Bestehende zerstören.
Ich möchte, dass Sie jetzt gehen.
Und wir
Come on,
sind alle
Jonas,
Teil davon,
cook.
aber ich kann das ändern. Ihr Apparat kann das ändern.
Gehen Sie. Gehen Sie jetzt.
So he,
Just
that
leaves
guy
it.
literally created a one.
Well, no, that guy could create it. He could create a wormhole.
But
Ich weiß, was passieren wird.
That
Trying to
is
save the
so
world from an
interesting.
apocalypse or something?
Yeah, it's just crap about to go down. Noah's about to do something nuts in the future.
oh, he
Just-
left the.
Oh, Noah had that device, didn't he? Another one? We saw Noah with one.
Why did he just give him that one?
Because it's probably a prototype.
He's not
just gonna give it away.
This guy just cooked up. Is it because of the jacket that he cooks it up?
I thought he left a book.
He's looking so.
It's
drippy.
just so different than everything he's ever seen.
I love his drip.
Yeah, he looks so sick.
Oh,
no way. That's got to be so interesting to look at.
Imagine it's dead, so he wouldn't know how to charge it.
That would be crazy.
A picture on.
And then it's $8.50.
Yeah, kill
Well, now
little
he's
kids
like,
so you can get your
bro,
kid back. Makes sense.
Well, I guess you'll know it didn't even kill Helge.
Shouldn't it go through his mind? Oh, Helge in the future, his ear's all
Yeah,
destroyed.
dude.
Like, dude,
Like,
oh my gosh.
Did Ulrich lose brain cells in the wormhole? I'm so
And he has
confused.
bad dementia. Freaking, I guess he didn't cause the dementia, but like, I
I'm
don't
sure he
know.
caused brain damage.
Okay, that was interesting.
Like, oh, dude, that was crazy. That was crazy. Holy crap.
That was like one of the most shocking scenes I feel like I've seen recently.
That gave us so much
Him just-
information. That was great.
Yeah, dude, like,
Crazy.
no, dude, that Ulrich stuff is interesting. Like, I don't
think I could physically bring myself to do that. I really don't
even,
think I
dude,
could.
even if like I had, even if it
Gotta
was
do
like
this.
confirmed, like this guy killed my son in the future.
Could you get yourself to kill a
Can't just,
9-year-old?
like, cause in the moment, like he's
Not just kill him,
he's
bash his head
innocent,
into the
you know,
rock.
like-
Yeah.
What's
That was-
crazy
that was
too,
bad.
dude, is like the police literally said, like the
Yeah.
50s police, they were like, if only we could like know beforehand and we kidnap them when they were young or whatever, like lock them up. And then
It
freaking
makes
Ulrich.
sense how the future can
That's
change the
crazy.
past.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I was confused. Well, I guess I wasn't confused, but I just thought we talked about it before when you were like, "What? Like the future can change the past?"
It
Like,
wasn't what I meant that someone from the future can go to the past and change it. That makes sense. But I thought like everyday actions in the future is also implicating the
oh,
It's
like,
like-
and
it's
I
okay
was like,
in the
whoa! I was like,
That's where the
whoa.
chicken and egg. That's the ultimate like the chicken and egg conversation.
Well, that's-
it's like
what
it's just a brain F, like a mind F. There's no answer to it. Like what
Yeah,
came
but-
first, the chicken or the egg?
Like the
what
future.
came first, the coconut or the tree?
The future itself can't change the past, but actions by people in the future
Well,
can
yeah,
change the
we,
past.
we got that, but
Which is like that makes sense, but just the future. That doesn't make sense.
No, yeah, I mean, this seemed like a rational course of events when
Wait, what?
when we were chopping it up. Like,
I was like, wait, Ulrich?
no, like for the story for the show, like when I was going off, I guess like 2 episodes ago, because I figured, you know, like I really didn't think they were gonna go to like 2042.
Dude,
or
they
whatever.
will. They will.
I don't think they will.
they will.
I don't
No,
think they
because
will. I
the
really
time-
don't.
The timeline.
See, I think
He said the wormhole's
Jonas-
between 3 times, and we've seen 3
yeah,
times
we've
now.
seen it 3 times.
yeah, but how like Jonas is from 1942.
No.
The hood. So who is the cloaked guy? That's
It's
Jonas.
okay. So
That is Jonas, but he's just been growing up while he's just been traveling back and
so
forth.
he's from the future, but he came back in time to fix.
I don't think so, dude. Think about it. Like, how is Jonas like 19 years old or whatever in 2019? And then
He's
there's
like
just
16.
and there's just an older version that's like that seems to be 33 years older than him.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I just would be willing to bet that he's spent much more time in other timelines than his own.
But
So,
what
like,
timeline?
It
is
is
he
true
from,
though. This guy seems
he's
like
changed
this guy
from the
seems
future.
like.
Yeah, I'm saying he's from
But
2042.
do you really think this guy looks 49 years old?
Yeah, I
Do you
mean,
think 49? I think he looks like 30, maybe 20.
yeah, I know he could just be a but like,
Yeah, I don't think that, because I feel like this is Jonas, like in the
but Jonas from
semi-distant future, and that's the thing. I don't feel like because I don't think that Jonas is just gonna stay in his timeline forever now. I feel like he's gonna like start really going back and stuff.
and you're saying that's him in the future, but not really. The
It's
future.
not even like, because he was talking to a dude in 1986, so he grew up 33 years from when he's talking to the guy. So it's like he is from the future because he grew up in a completely different time than that guy, anyways.
I know, but like, how can there be like the Jonas from 2019? Like, how can he be there, but also be time traveling? Like, where? Like, what Jonas is it? Like, what year of Jonas is it? Is what I'm trying. Like,
Well, because he isn't. Like
No, but where?
he's
Like,
only
what year was
he's
he
only
born?
not he's only in both.
I think
because
Claire's
in
saying he's
one-
not from like I think he's present Jonas.
because
but
like
just,
in the time he's talking to that guy, he hasn't even been born yet.
It's Claudia.
You know what I mean?
I know that, but I'm saying there can't be two Jonases from 2019. There's only
I'm
one.
saying there can be because it's two different times. So it's like when they all travel back in time and it's like
I don't think you're getting my question.
no, I am. I just don't know how to explain my answer that like
there's
makes sense
two
because you're
Jonases.
saying like how can it be a different Jonas but also like
Oh,
the
I
same
get it. So,
Jonas would be like
no,
going-
so Briggs saying this Jonas is pretty much from like if Jonas is 16 in 2019, that means he was born in 2003, and Briggs saying this guy was probably born in like 1997 or whatever.
Well,
He would have had to have been.
okay.
Because like
this-
Ulrich can't like Ulrich. Now my brain just hurts. Like Ulrich right now. Ulrich can go back in time and see 1986 Ulrich when he's like 16. Like that's like the connection, right? And that's what it feels like this Jonas. And I guess we haven't confirmed it's Jonas. It's not confirmed, but like
Yeah.
we're pretty positive.
They had different eye colors. That's
I
what
guess
noticed. I don't think there's.
what
You know,
I'm trying to say of why it could be the same Jonas we've been following while also like different.
Well, it probably
Carter, I
it
think-
is the same Jonas that we've been following because that Jonas is always going to go down that same path.
Yeah, but it's like
But
when Jonas
it's
goes back
Jonas
in
that's-
time
it's
to
not-
1986, and you're saying like the Jonas that's in like the Jonas from like from the beginning of the show that's like 16 right now. He goes back in time, and then throughout that time that he's time traveling, that like X amount of years later with the beard and the cloak, that's the same Jonas, but now it's just him in the future coming back.
Yeah, and I guess what I'm trying to say is him in the
It
future.
makes
I'm
more
not
sense
sure
for him to
if
just be from 1942.
I'm not sure how much farther down a yearly timeline this older Jonas got.
Wait.
Because I'm saying like because the same Jonas, whether he is existing in 2019, 2086, or 2053, his like body will be aging as the days go on.
I
Even though his
understand-
time
I
will
understand
be
what you're saying.
I
displaced.
understand that.
So
But
I'm just
in-
saying like I'm saying like I don't think he can be from 2040 or something because he's gonna continue aging while his time won't be continue going.
So what about Noah?
Well, so here's the thing. Could there be infinite Jonases at one place in one time? Like let's say Jonas goes back in time to when Jonas talks to Jonas on the bench, right? So then there's 3 Jonases there. But then it just keeps happening to when there's like 30
He's watching from
Jonases
the
there.
woods, and then there's another guy
Yeah,
behind
it's
him
like,
watching.
do you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like
Yes, I do get what you're saying, and I guess
because
the
that's
only
kind of what
answer-
you're saying.
Yeah,
is what
I'm
this
saying that-
Jonas could be.
well, but and I know I'm saying I feel like we've seen proof by seeing 2 of the same people exist at the same time, in the same moment. Like we've already seen it
always
happen.
been on the timeline of the 33 years is what.
Yes,
it's
and
different.
it's been like one person has been displaced into another exact time, and it's like it's not really like
'Cause,
it's like
it's
one
always been
person
the
from this
33.
time can go to one of the other 2, and it's like is that
Yeah,
it's
but
it's such a confusing thing to
No,
say,
it
but
is.
no, I guess pretty much this is like Jonas's destiny is what I'm saying. Like this is like where he will go, and so like that's why it's like the Jonas that we're watching. We're just watching him before he gets to this point, but obviously he's doing this before he was even born. So it's like I don't know how.
Yeah,
to
I
explain
get
it
I
makes
get what
sense.
you're saying. It's just like I don't know, but I'm interested to see if we ever go to 1942 or 20.
I think we will.
I will stick to my guns that where we started is near the end, and that
It seems like
I
that's-
do not think we will go much farther than 2019.
It seems like that's coming to fruition because you have cooked so far. Like Ulrich literally was the catalyst in 1953, which is crazy because the dead bodies of these 2
Claudia.
children in the construction of the power plant
It's gotta be
are
Claudia.
from the
Doesn't
future.
look- she doesn't look this.
But it's because it's actually crazy.
No, it's a
how-
loop. It's literally a
crazy,
loop.
Like how
That's why I don't think it
It's like
will
a
that they'll
skin
ever go to the
face.
future is because
Yeah, there's 3
it's a
timelines.
loop,
Yeah.
and so it's like 2019 goes
her.
back to the 50s.
1,000% her.
Come on.
She just looks so.
But I just feel like this guy
That's
is like
not
an
her.
I think he's just an outlier in the loop where he's like
Which guy?
That is.
the
I don't think
older
that's her.
Trionis.
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like he's
All the other
come
pictures show
from
them
the
through time.
future to try
So
to
them past,
stop
so them past,
from whatever happens in the future
past,
because of
past,
all of
past,
this.
present, future.
I think that's why he's saying like I have to change, like what.
Like
what's
you're
to
saying,
come.
you're saying he's seen the final outcome, and like he's
Just
trying to
looks
change.
so
Yeah,
awesome.
like the nuclear power plant explodes or something crazy happens that like is like destroys the town or kills everyone, and he's trying to stop it from happening because he's seen it or something like that.
See,
And
and
I think
I
he's
can.
the outlier of the
Yeah.
of the whole circle. Where
Yeah.
he's like the guy that kind of comes in, he's trying to change it, and that's why they're saying like all these people are kind of bound to like dependent of space and time, like he was saying, but there could be something that like is independent that changes it, and he's that.
The thing that throws a wrench into
Goes
that
the
for
evil
me
again.
personally
Evil looks-
is when he told himself, he's like, you can't mess with this because then you'll never be born,
True.
right? So he's saving himself from messing with stuff, but then he wants to destroy the
That
wormhole.
was confusing
So-
that the device creates a new wormhole, but then he was like, I want to destroy the one that already exists. Is he going to explode the power plant and that'll destroy the wormhole?
I don't know what he wants to do.
Is
but
he gonna destroy it? Go back in time, destroy it, and then use the wormhole to go back to his time that he wants to be at? Like, is that what he's trying to do?
Maybe by that happening,
It'll like fix the future that he
the
wants.
future will be insane. Like maybe
See,
Carter's
because
right.
my-
Maybe we won't go to the future, but maybe if he like destroys the past, then 2019 will be like completely.
no, I
different.
think that's his hope is that
But
he
gives
can't
Jonas
he can't
stuff in the
directly.
future, like that lamp, that light. So there,
because he.
I don't. I
probably
think
needed
he's
himself to get
thinking
to a
he
certain
can't.
point.
like
Dude.
that light isn't from 2019. That little bulb. That's
It's
from
true.
the future.
It's true.
So like there is something beyond 2019.
It's true.
in
That's a
play.
good
Carter's
point. No, that's a
overlooking
good point.
But
I just didn't think about it.
No, no.
It's a good point.
But I think Carter is 100% right with like this like the cycle of 3 timelines. It's a trio, but I think there's some weird outlier with the future that is this guy.
But here's the
that
thing.
I think might not be Jonas.
Here's the thing.
I-
I think that the wormhole, like, can the device go to the any time? Right? It's not
Yeah, I don't- the
constricted.
device
So I
is
think the
kinda
device
confusing.
is how he got the flashlight. But I think the wormhole in Winden or whatever is only 33 years.
Yeah, I think that's what he's. I think he understands that he can't like change the course of events because they're locked in a loop. But maybe if he destroys the source, it will
Well, no.
it will make the events unfold in a different way and break the loop.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what the scientist said. He's like, when a wormhole's open, then it's stuck in a loop. So that's why he wants to destroy the wormhole.
Yes, but the question is, what sort of foreknowledge does he have? You know, like that's the mystery. What does he know that we don't about?
See,
Like
okay.
the cause and effect down the line.
See, so that's how we know that that's what's going to happen, is that the past is going to change the future, because when they're not in a loop and the wormhole's broke and it's just linear, like 2019 is going to look completely different because there was no loop. It wasn't just a loop of 1986 and 1953.
See, and the thing is, I don't think that this is possible, because if Jonas does go and breaks the wormhole in the past, he always did it. That's why I don't think it can happen, is because if it happened in 56, before any 60 years later he goes and changes it, it always happened. Like that's why I don't think it's possible. It's because
I will bet that it is possible. And
I
I
just
will
don't-
bet a lot.
I just don't see
Ben,
how.
Buzz.
A buzz!
I don't want to do a buzz, but I'll do something else.
I just don't.
Frosted tips.
That's
I-
what I'm
Nation
saying.
Goya
How
frosted
do you
tip.
have any?
Pinky
Not
blinders.
saying that like you figured it out, but like, what do you think could be the how? In
I
breaking
hate
it?
to say this, but the picture of the show, where there's that orb above the city.
Yeah, I mean that's something. I just. It's like I just don't
Like-
see how. I don't see how something from the future could go back and make a new thing that happened in the past if the past has already happened. That's what I don't understand. Like Jonas, before he was ever born, all of these things already happened. So after he's born, he can't go.
Well,
change
because
it
Carter,
because
there's
things
there's
that
different
happened-
there's different versions of time travel though.
I know, and I'm just saying.
And
I
I feel
can't
like
wrap my mind
you really
around
are
that.
stuck in that one version of time travel. It really makes sense to you, so that like that's how you see it. But there's different
I think
versions
that's
of
how
it.
it's gonna be. I really do because
Guys,
I don't see how
Place
you
your
can
bets.
change it.
Okay, I want to hear out Brig, but then I have something to say.
We've got 1953,
Oh,
1986, 2019,
Okay.
and 2042.
oh,
And this is where things are flipped. That's why they are. in
Wow.
reverse.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
yeah. So
Well,
I
here's the
guess
thing. Here's the thing. It was my. I wanted Brig to go, and then it was my turn.
you like Skip Bayless. It's my turn.
No. No. Continue.
Drip
You
Bayless.
said it was my turn.
What were we talking about? No, I forgot.
Why it could be different. How it could be a different version of time travel that I can't quite wrap my mind
Dude,
around.
I wonder-
Oh, I think both versions in this verse exist. I think that multiple versions of the time travel theory exist, and the only difference is if there is a wormhole or not. And I think that that's what that guy was trying to explain. He's like, oh, time travel will work completely differently if there's a wormhole or if there's not.
There has to be a wormhole always.
Because if there's a wormhole,
that device
it's-
creates a wormhole. So the wormhole has to exist.
Well, like,
Oh, you're talking about the center?
I think the device can
Well,
negate
it's
a
there
lot
in
of
a
the
loop,
the
like, you
loop
can't get out of
effects.
it.
I think we need to watch the next episode.
Yeah. Wait. Jack has something to say.
I mean, not really. I'm like,
Jack, show the
I was
audience
trying to
you're
think
going.
of this whole like trench coat guy
Show the
because
guy.
I kind of think he's like not Jonas because we don't think he's old enough to make. Well, I don't.
He's
know
not
if
50 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if he's old enough to be
I don't think he's Jonas
2042.
either. I think it's the biggest misdirect.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
the thing is,
After 2019, I don't think time matters.
yeah, if he were Jonas in the future, how was I trying to say this? Whatever event, because I was trying to find this. He said a few months ago, an incident in the nuclear power plant caused a wormhole. Was that a few months ago in 2019, probably, or was it a few months ago in the future?
We
past
hadn't
that?
heard about it, so
But it's probably only 2019 because there's a loop. And I don't think he can be Jonas because what was I thinking? Time's like still moving forward since this incident happened. No, what was that like cooking up?
What about?
I just don't think he can be Jonas because I don't think he's old enough. But he's also said he's like seen the future, but to the future of that, the future to this guy who wrote the book is 2019.
That's what I'm saying. That's
like
why
this,
it can
this
be
is the
honest.
present, this is the past, this is the
So
future.
who is it?
Yeah,
That's
he
what
was,
I'm
telling,
saying.
he
In
was
this
telling the
instance.
guy he's from the future, like
Yeah.
that he's from. I get that. He wasn't
Yeah, in
saying
this
he's from
instance.
2042. I think I've said my piece with the future, and I don't know. We'll see.
I was trying to say, what was I thinking?
Do you
that
have a
cover
theory
picture
on,
is carrying.
Do you have a theory on
We're
who
going to
the
the future.
who the figure is then?
The bulb,
guy?
man.
Yes.
No way the bulb.
Dude,
Where's the
It's true.
bulb come
As soon
from?
as he
There's no
dropped off the box,
explanation.
we were like, "Oh, it's like past."
I will
present,
admit
future
the bulb
technology.
is a wrench.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
'Cause,
Because like the bulb
well,
seems futuristic.
Dude, as soon as we dropped off the box, we all on the couch were like, "Oh, that's past, present, future." Like the technology and all of like the meaning of this of all this stuff.
And it's interesting how you can only go, like, from Wyndon, from the cave. It appears you can only go back in time, either 33 years or 66 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird because I thought the way that the wormhole would exist in Wyndon was like, you can go left and that'll take you to the past, and you can go left again and it'll take you further into the
Yeah, you
past.
go
But
into
then
the
you can
past
go
and then you go
right to
back
go
in.
to the future, and then you can go right to go to the future again.
Yeah.
But that's not the case
But-
because it's a loop.
Right. So that's what's crazy is the
This is
caves
what I-
probably work just like this, like little
Yeah,
shape.
like you
Yeah.
can't get
Like,
out of it.
Dude, what
until
about
the wormhole's
when the
gone.
doctor was talking? Remember he was talking about this, and he said something about the center, where they like.
this clock?
Yes, he was talking about the whatever that.
It's so, dude. Wait, this is actually so
Yeah,
true.
The mystery is
Because it's
what
like,
is it
what
here?
if? So
the
let's
center.
say this is the point that the cave takes you to, and you either go this way or you go this way. And then either way, it takes you to only one of these
Oh,
three
that's sick.
times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You get what I'm
and the
saying?
thing
It's
is-
literally.
But
and the
this
three
thing-
times exist in one of these three things.
But like the
one
center-
is in the
and this
middle.
is
and
literally-
he talked about the center.
This is
doctor.
the turn. So like right or
Like,
left.
what did
either
he
takes
say
you to
word for word? He
2019
said
or
something
this.
about.
And it just takes you in
The
this
thing with this,
never-ending
though,
loop.
is
I don't remember.
Do you remember though he mentioned the center? Like he said something about like.
Yeah.
We can look at it.
And I think it might just be that they all connect or whatever. But
Oh, yeah,
it
'cause,
may
like-
be something more.
The thing with this is though, time's always moving. So I think that's why I didn't think. Though I don't think this guy's Jonas is because. Oh no, what was I thinking? He could be from the future, but like, if he got through the wormhole, it wasn't gonna take him like exactly to when the wormhole opened. Like,
Dude, I hate saying wormhole.
because time is still moving. Like, it's not gonna take him exactly to when
Dude.
the wormhole opened every time you go through. Like, time is still moving forward. So Ulrich's gone through the wormhole, but the wormhole's been open for however long, a few months.
Dude, the word wormhole gives
I don't
me
know, it's just so
chills because it
interesting.
makes me think of that kid when you in Iron Man. Where he's like, "How did you get out of the wormhole?" And then he's like, and he like collapses, bro, and he's like freaks out at the restaurant, the bar or whatever, dude. He freaks out.
Well, I think that was a sufficient outro.
Darn it, I had this weird like
I-
theory as to why he could be.
I'd love to be in the mind of the viewer that has already seen the show, watching us just claw for clues.
I feel like we're almost caught up. Okay.
Did the comments say we could have figured out the entire show from episode 2, or just that we could find out that Mikkel is Michael?
Mikael
the
was
dad?
Michael. Cause
That's it?
Because his name was Michael. That was.
That's
Yeah, I
it.
think-
Okay, because I thought our understanding was that we could figure out the entire show from
Yeah,
episode
that's-
2, and I'm
no.
like,
Not
that's
yet.
ridiculous.
I think
like
the
that's.
entire show would be insane. If someone did
I would
that-
want to watch the greatest detective of all time watch this show and
Yeah.
try to figure it
That'd
out.
be crazy.
That would be such a good series. It's like
be a legacy game for him.
seriously.
Imagine he
He
doesn't
does
cook. He's like, I think.
You got to pop an Adderall before, dude. And just